Good, everybody? This is High Grade Visuals. Today we're back just talking our shit, man. We're talking about all the things that we think are important to art and all the things that we think are important to, just day-to-day things. Like, I feel like with art right now, it's super messy. Things aren't the way that they usually would be. And I think the internet is a lot to blame with that. But I mean, it's hard to say, because I was born in 93, so I saw the change, like a lot of people. More this is like an introductory type of video for me with the whole talking head on YouTube. I finally went ahead and did it, so good shit to me. But see what we got here. So today would be a good one to talk about. Stop letting social media dictate your art. I will say, the reason that is so important to me because when I first started being an artist, what I was going to create, it didn't really matter as far as like if I was gonna post it on fucking Instagram. Really, back then at that time, YouTube, just like now, is still one of the most prevalent, social medias. And I think with Instagram, the problem is a lot of people are wrapped up in this consumerism style of art where it's like, you see one thing on there, right? You want to see what they use. You want to see how they did it. Then everybody and their mom is running to go get these, pieces of equipment. And a lot of people that are consumers turn over a leaf and then they're instantly professional, right? Just because the camera they bought, they don't even know how to fucking use ISO, aperture, none of that shit. So, and I work with a lot of professional people, which is how I know this. This isn't just kind of like am I guessing? No, it's not. It's because I've heard from industry people that what cameras are doing now are like they're selling these consumerism like level cameras, and like now everyone's a photographer or a videographer, but that's a whole nother discussion. Really the whole thing I was really trying to get into was Instagram has, I won't say Instagram alone, I'll even blame TikTok, I don't really blame Twitter. Twitter's more of like a talking space. Facebook as well. I mean, it's morphed over the years, but I will say that this is strictly more so about Instagram because I guess that's mainly what I use, but Instagram has changed the way that artists post. Like, man, there was a time with Instagram, it was literally just a space where you post what kind of food you were fucking eating and what you did for the day. Now it's like a space for everyone to become an artist. And like, when I say this is not to shit on people who are new artists, none of that shit. It's more of to just like bring to the attention that a lot of these trends are changing the way that we do art, and that goes for photography, videography, music, events, everything, man. Like, social media is so quick about it, and like it's like a dude will do a show, and like if you don't have their shit done in like a day later, you're late, and it's just funny to me because, man, art is a sacred thing. It's something that you want to take your time with. It's something that you want to treat with authenticity and respect yourself and respect your own vision. A lot of people are just doing this shit for likes nowadays. A lot of these people are just doing this shit because they see people doing it on Instagram. They didn't really want to do this shit before the internet made them want to do it. And I think that's why the art form is starting to fail more and more when it comes to like music. And I won't say photo and video is failing as much. Like, I honestly think for indie film and just like film in general, like 2023, 2022, 2021 were all amazing years, and I know we've got a lot more to come. So I'm not really scared for that, but I am just scared for the idea that like a lot of people think that social media is the end all be all for your creation. I don't really agree with that, mainly because like I said, I've been doing this shit before I even cared about fucking Instagram. And nowadays it's so important that like people will look at you as if like, you're not serious if you don't post your art all the time on social media and you're not consistent. And it's like, yo, before, man, a motherfucker would call you consistent if you dropped an album or a mixtape every fucking 6 months. Now consistency is if you drop some fucking shit every week. And it's like, yo, how the fuck are motherfuckers even thinking that hard about what they want to create? You know what I mean? It almost just seems like you're throwing shit at the wall and hoping that it sticks. And I've never been that kind of creative. I admire those kind of creatives, but all the creatives I also admire, like, actually put on like a pedestal in that way. They were creating timeless pieces, you know, whether it be music, fashion, film, whatever it was, they were creating timeless pieces. And I think that's like what it really boils down to. It's like, how do you want to be remembered? Life is super short, and you know, we don't know what happens next, but I know right now everybody knows that you only get one chance at this. And it's like, how would you like to be remembered? Would you like to be remembered as just a copy and paste, copycat ass artist? Or would you like to be remembered as somebody who really took the time to cipher through and dig through your own emotions to express yourself in a manner to where your pieces can be timeless and hold longevity as well? And that's the one thing I think to myself all the time is like, would I rather be a TikToker? No offense to them, because you know they're running it up, or would I rather be like a Quentin Tarantino? Like, you know what I mean? And I know that's such a huge leap from each other, but the whole point I'm making is, would I rather just be doing little trendy shit on my phone, or would I rather be actually sitting down writing a script and getting to it with film? Like, I feel like social media has changed a lot of the dynamic of the expression of art, maybe is what I'm trying to say, or maybe just like the genuine like love for film and shit. Like cell phones, everything, man. It's just like we're so far in the future that we don't even enjoy all of the fruits of the labor that, you know, the generations before us have built to get to this point. You know what I mean? So today it was just a quick talking head, just really going over just going over everything, man. Just really trying to fucking cipher through and figure out what the fuck, you know, is doing talking heads even worth it on this? I really do think it is. And I think it's just more like just speaking my opinion. You don't have to agree. And I do understand people are going to disagree. And that's okay. My whole point here is to just say, when you create, do it with passion, do it with, you know, with persistence, do it with be inspired, but don't copy, innovate. You know what I mean? And that's really it, man, for today. I just thought I'd start off my talking heads real simple, get to the point, but this is really just about stop letting Instagram or any social media dictate your art. High grade visuals, man. Much love.